Meeting.
I think, Vineet, thanks for having me on the show. There are a couple of points. When you look at OIC, the first point is the founder father of OIC, or the brainchild, whose brainchild OIC was Bhutto. Bhutto went to the Muslim world and said, why don't you get together 57 countries for Islamic countries and use oil as your economic power or your economic bloc to negotiate with the world? So the brainchild came from Bhutto. But when you look at OIC, Vineet, there are three visible factions: Shia faction, Sunni faction, and there is Turkey faction. There are three visible factions which were underplaying each other. Now, what happens is now comes a very important money bag. The money bag comes from China. You have to see everything in the perspective of China, because Iran does not like Saudis. Saudis do not like Iranis. Shia Sunni divide. Now comes the Khalifa, who wants to be the Khalifa of the Muslim world, is Erdogan. He tried to get Pakistan, Malaysia, and Turkey together to form another bloc and get Iran into it. Now, Pakistan instantly are beggars and no choosers, what Joyita ji rightly said. And we need the point here is that, this was a kind of a credit line which you rightly said extended to Pakistan so that Pakistan can survive, thrive. When 1 million was called off by Saudis, they did not have that money. They went begging to China and gave them 1 billion. Problem is that Pakistan is a liability. It's an expensive, perennial, useless liability for anybody to handle. You need to have a lot of money to have a liability like Pakistan on your shoulder. Now, what happened? We need to see a very, very important development happened recently. First of all, US, the biggest importer of oil, is now an exporter of oil. Number